Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the problem that some people have of these stamper heads popping out of the holders. Now, I'm beginning to suspect that there are a few different types of holders on the market that all look extremely similar, but some of them are just slightly bigger around here. So what will happen is you'll be stamping away, you'll press your nail in, that'll stick to your finger and pull out. And that's what can happen with some of the softer stamping heads because they're a bit stickier. Now, to counteract this is one of the standard stamper heads. We've actually made our stamper heads a millimetre or so bigger, and that's really helped some of the problem people of getting rid these stamper heads popping out. It still can happen, and it can depend on which holder, where you've got your holder from. Some of them, a couple of companies seem to make ones that the softer stamper heads pop out of much more frequently than other companies, even though it is slightly bigger already. So there's a couple of things we can do to really help this issue. The first one is I use what we call in Australia cling wrap. It's called saran wrap. Now the first step you do is to use this as a big help. Just pull some out. It needs to be just a little bit longer than your stamper holder. And just cut that down to get that ready. Okay, so now I've got a lovely long piece of saran wrap. I'll just get that straightened up. And it sticks, you can see it really sticks to the stamper heads. Okay, so with this technique, you want to get a nice clean edge and grab your stamper head, and we just start rolling that around the depth of the stamper head. Keeping the tail sort of down. Just go round. Now you should be able to go around a few times. And what this will do is it'll make that stamper head just slightly larger in diameter than it was. It also acts as a bit of a double grip, in that it'll grip into the holder as well to hold it in. Okay, so I've wrapped that around, and you can see that's kind of sticking to my stamper head. There. Now I've got this long tail, which I'm just going to twist it around a few times. Not too close to the stamper head, you don't want the stamper head to pull out. Now take the holder, take the end out, stick this down through. You should be able to thread through that, and you can very gently pull that stamper head into the holder, and that will wedge it in and hold it in. Now that, okay, it will still come out, but nowhere near as easily, particularly if I hold on to the end. That's not coming out. I can, however, take it out to clean it. I know some people glue their stamper heads in, but I know that does make them a little bit harder to clean if you want to give it a good clean over, or if you want to change stamper heads for that matter out of your holder. So that's not coming out. So this end, now I've got it exactly where I want it, this end. I just push the little bit of rubber head back in, leave a little tail, because that just will lock in that plastic. So give that a good push in to make sure that that's right the way in. And now I can stamp away without that stamper head coming out. So that's probably the easiest way of doing it. As I said, it's a little bit fiddly, but it's not going anywhere, and it's not permanent like gluing your stamper head into the holder is. Okay, that's one little trick for keeping your stamper head in your holder.